YouTube. You know I'm back again with another reaction video. Let's dive into this video and I'm gonna chop it back with you guys real quick.
To another state to meet this young lit nigga that's lit on the internet. And to me, I feel like he was like was cat. So yeah, I met him on the internet. I was in Bahamas like the beginning of January for my son. I'm sorry, the beginning of February for my son's birthday or whatever. And he DM'd me on Instagram like, need you. So I'm like, oh, I've been trying to give you me or whatever like that. So he like, you know, whatever. We gonna exchange numbers or what? So I'm like, yeah, because, like, you know, he's some fine shit. Like, I love dark-skinned niggas. And when I say he's some fine shit, bitch, he's some fine shit. Or whatever like that. So on the internet, like, you know, he got 2 watches, big Cardi, 6 cars, supposedly own his house, and he young as fuck, or whatever. Like that. Dressed nice, always designer down, like, always posting mad money, etc. So, you know, like, that's my type. I love me a hood, get money.
You can smell a hyena from far away, man. You can smell a hyena from far away.
So he asked for my number or whatever like that. So I gave him my number and like he texted me. And I'm not gonna lie, like it was little signs that I didn't like. Like if you know I'm on vacation with my kids, like I remember I posted my drink. Or whatever, and I didn't text him right back. And he was on my phone like, oh, you see me text you or whatever, but you posting. Like that right there was like you only have my number for like 20 minutes, like chill out. But I let him slide. So we plan to see each other or whatever like this, like whatever like that on this Saturday. That's it, this Saturday, right? And we plan for me to come Valentine's Day weekend or whatever. And he really was on some shit where like he was like, oh, come whatever, what day, what time, it don't even matter. Like, whenever you could come, just come. So I chose that weekend because I'm free every other weekend for my kids. They go with their dad or whatever like that. So
I keep telling you guys about, you know, single mothers, you know, they will drop their kids to their dad and fly out and just go get some dick, you know what I mean? No respect. You know what I mean? Crazy. But let's get into it though, you know? Let's get into it, you know?
that was my free weekend. So I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I thought he was a fake page at first or whatever like that because it just was like too good to be true. So we would only text and like he'd tell me to FaceTime him, but by the time I FaceTime him or whatever, he not answering. Now he got an excuse or he don't FaceTime back. So bitch, I started thinking like, bitch, I'm gonna get catfish if I go down here. So I told him, I'm like, look, this Wednesday, like the Wednesday before the Friday. So I'm like, FaceTime me before Friday or I'm not coming. So now he got all that energy. He FaceTime me, etc. I got him on the phone. Before you really couldn't, like he'd just be texting and shit like that. So he FaceTime me, he was real, looked the same, looked good as fuck. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm ready, etc. So Friday come and we talk and I'm like, you know, like you ready? Like I'm at the nail salon, I'm like, you ready? Like I can't wait to see you, I can't wait to meet you, etc. So he like, yeah.
She can't wait to spend that money that you've been sharing on IG. Trust me. She can't wait to spend that money that you be flexing on IG. Because that's the only reason why she's excited. Fellas, like, you know, like, I always say things like, you know, if you're out here flexing on IG, you know, to try and impress, you know, I say the hyenas. You guys gotta remember, they're only coming to come link you for one thing, you know. And after you deal with them, you know, you're going to wish that you never dealt with them, if I'm saying to you. And there's a thing where, you know, especially the young mans out there as well, you don't got to wise up, man. Because you remember, like, she dropped her kids to her baby father to come and link you. You know what I mean? Any sensible guy will look at that and be like, that's a red flag. Why would you even want to deal with her, you know? Deal with this type of females. This type of females, like, you know, they can't be saved. But let's get to it, man.
Or whatever like that. But I feel like his energy was a little off because he was more excited days before. So I'm like, you good, love? Like, you okay? Because I'm like, I feel like your energy is like kind of off, like you're not excited as you was. So he's like, oh, I just found out I got to get my daughter or whatever today. Mind you, it's the day I leave. Like I'm leaving at 10 p.m. at night.
I like that. I like that. I like that. Priorities first, you know. I like the fact that he makes sure that he put his daughter first before any hyena, before any hyena. So that's a good look.
And to land, I think my flight would land like 12:48 a.m. originally. So I'm like, yo, I took our work for this or whatever, and I already checked into the flight. And he's like, well, what's the issue? Nobody didn't tell you not to come. Like, you could still come. I'm good. I'm gonna just get a sitter. If anything, her and the sitter just stay at my house, and we could just get a room. So I'm like, you know what? All right, that's cool. I'm all for that, or whatever the case may be. So I still go. Like, I get my nails and I run to the mall. I get everything I need. I pack my shit, and I tell him like, all right, I'm for the land at this time. I go to the airport. Mind you, y'all, I'm rushing because I'm always fucking last minute. I get to the airport, I board the flight, or whatever like that. So before I boarded the flight, he texted me this hotel, like Signa or something like that. It's like one of the best hotels in Atlanta. So I tried to book the hotel online, but everything was booked up. So I told him, I'm like, look, everything booked up because it's Valentine's Day weekend. So he like, nah, you got to call. So I called and like everything was booked the fuck up. Like literally it was no hotel. So he like, well, find whatever you can find and just book it. And I'm going to get you from the airport. So I'm like, what's your budget? So he like, what you mean? I'm like, what's your budget? Like, I'll book the room. But when I land,
She said, what's your budget? She ain't got no money. She said, what's your budget? Ain't that modern day prostitution when you think about it? When a woman asks you, what's your budget? She's not even trying to pay for it herself. She's asking you, what's your budget? I told you guys about, this type of females all the time, you got to understand that they're not out here trying to build with you. They're trying to meet you at the finish line. They're trying to spend the things that you worked hard for. The fact that, she's gonna fly to a whole another city to go meet a guy, with no intention of even trying to build. She said, what is your budget? God damn. You can't make this shit up. Like, real talks, man, you can't make this shit up. I repeat Kevin Samuel, man.
to get my money back or whatever like that. So I'm on the plane, y'all. The plane done took off. So the nigga like, oh, the least you could do is pay for the room. So I'm like, huh? So this when the mishap coming. Because I get it, okay, we supposed to stay at your house originally, but then your child came into play. So now we gotta go stay somewhere else, which is cool. Because I think a hotel is better anyway, because you don't know me and I don't know you. And it's more safer, I feel like. So he like, yeah, like you can pay for the room. I'm gonna fund the rest of the trip. Baby, you a whole scammer. You think I'm paying for a motherfucking hotel for you to come fuck on me? So he all like, yo, I feel like you could pay for something. I'm funding the rest of the trip or whatever the case may be. Yo, so we start arguing or whatever like that. So then the plane land and I'm like, you really arguing over a $300-something hotel, but you scamming. You hitting all these licks, all this big money you posting. I mean, like $20,000-$30,000. You can't book a $300 hotel. And I just felt like if you brought me to...
It's kind of funny when a girl try to broke shame you and like you ain't even got the money yourself. How you gonna broke shame someone and you ain't even got the money yourself? Like that's the worst when someone try to say, well, you can't even pay $300 hotel. Well, how come you can't pay it? How you gonna you gonna broke shame someone, but you can't afford it yourself? Like, make it make sense. You got to look at it like, I keep telling you guys sometimes, you guys got to be focused, You guys got to be focused. Because at the end of the day, when you're trying to, take someone seriously, if they're not willing to help you, meet them in the same road to the fact that you're arguing over money, that it's red flag. You're gonna leave wherever city you're from to go link another guy. And you're complaining that he's not paying for that. What are you, a prostitute? That's a prostitute movement. You can't make this shit up. That's a prostitute movement. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
Your city, you should make sure I'm good. Like, if you came to my city and something happened, I'm going to correct it before you get done and figure this shit the fuck out. Because, why would...
Bro, look, she's wilding out. She's... She wilding out. These how they get. These how they get. When they don't go their way, they're gonna wild out. The whole facial structure changes. It's crazy. I'm telling you guys need to be safe out here, man. You guys need to be safe out here. You gotta find yourself a real genuine queen. Find yourself someone that comes from a good home. You know what I mean? Find yourself someone that can cook, that can clean, that can appreciate you. That's amazing.
Amazing.
You know what I mean? You can't go for all this hyenas. These hyenas are gonna run you dry. All they want is the money. You feel me?
Whatnot, like it don't make sense. I didn't ask to come there. You wanted to come. Now I agree we wanted to see each other, but still, like, what? So when I landed, the nigga arguing, going all back and forth with shit. So I'm like, listen, cancel your sitter, stay home with your kid. Go ahead and bond. I'm cool. Like I ain't even link you no more, etc. Y'all, this nigga was like, oh, you must be coming to come see another nigga. Nigga, what? I took off from my job, stopped one of my business to come see you. And you talking about another nigga? That's your response? Y'all, he kept fucking arguing. I couldn't believe it because I'm like, bro, like, if you getting all this money and you got all this motion, all this shit going on, like, $300 is nothing.
Listen, I'm not even gonna finish the end of this video. You can check out the rest of the video. I'm gonna put it in the description so you can check it out and whatnot. But the end of the day, it's like, she saw someone on Instagram flexing, showing money and whatnot. So she got caught. You know what I mean? It's like a nigga going fishing and catches a fish and say, yeah, I got one. You know what I mean? And he's roping the fish. And that's what that was. And it's a thing where it's like, they don't like being scammed because they are on the way to go scam you. You know what I'm saying to you? And that's the reason why she's making this long-term content about the situation because, it's a sad story. She wants you guys to feel sorry for her. You know what I mean? And there's a thing where it's like, I don't feel sorry for you. At the end of the day, like you got catfished. And that's exactly what it is. They know exactly what type of female you are. They know that you're a money-grabbing female. And they figured out a way to catfish you, and you fell for the trick, and hyenas are always gonna fall for the trick. So that's what hyenas do. So at the end of the day, you gotta look at it like this, like, you left your kids with your baby father to go chase a scammer. Come on, man. Come on. Does that make sense? You feel me? And it's just like, as time goes on, you're only going to age. You're only going to get older. You're only going to meet more people that's going to take the piss out of you. Because I'm telling you, a lot of the times when, you leave the father of your kid because of the money, you want to put him on child support. You want to squeeze everything that he worked hard for instead of building. You're going to find yourself in situations where guys are going to take the piss out of you. You're never going to find someone that's better than the person you made a child with. You know what I mean? Because spiritually, you're going against the grain. You feel me? And now she's upset that the fact that the guy ain't going to spend £300 on a hotel. He's trying to use her. You trying to use a guy, he's trying to use you. That's the reason why I always say, make sure that you operate in good faith, guys. You operate in good faith, you're going to meet the right person. And the right person, you're going to build together. You know what I mean? You're going to build together, you're going to win together, you're going to cheese together. And that's the way of life, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't really feel sorry for this person at the end of the day, I give it to the guy. He's not out here trying to save a hoe, Homeboy's here trying to smash a hoe. Anyway, guys, listen. I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Make sure you stay blessed. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and I'll see you there.